Football in the United States is constantly gaining traction. Today, it is the third most played team sport, behind only basketball and American football. The popularization of the game is reflected in the increasing number of talented players who may even become some of football's biggest stars. So, let's talk about the players worth keeping an eye on, as the topic of today's episode is the Wonderkids of the United States. To begin with, let's talk about the former Borussia Dortmund star, Christian Pulisic. Having been promoted to the senior team at just 17 years old, Pulisic soon became a mainstay in the Dortmund first team. Great performances resulted in a $58 million transfer to Chelsea, making Pulisic the most expensive North American player of all time. In December 2020, he became the fastest American to reach 10 goals in the Premier League, with a late goal versus Leeds United. Now, let's move to La Liga, as Sergi Dest no doubt has earned a spot within this list. Born in the Netherlands, to a Dutch mother and American father, he was given the choice between representing the USA or the Netherlands. The decision was finally confirmed in October of 2019, the day of his first cap for the US national team. Having signed for Barca in 2020, the then 20-year-old became the first American to appear in both La Liga and the Champions League for Barcelona. Since, he has played 29 out of 40 Barca games this season, which is an impressive number given that he's only 20 years old. Another promising player of the next American generation is Borussia Dortmund's Giovani Reyna. Having appeared in 32 out of 36 games for Dortmund, the 18-year-old has been one of the key players this season. Making his Bundesliga debut aged just 17 years and 66 days old, Giovani Reyna became the youngest American to ever appear in the Bundesliga. This season, the youngster has already scored 4 goals and registered 6 assists, in addition adding a single goal for the national team. Another young American starring prominently within Europe is Juventus prospect Weston McKenzie. The versatile 22-year-old can play across many positions in the midfield, which is a great asset in the modern game. McKenzie made the move to Serie A, initially joining Juventus on a year-long loan. Since, great performances have convinced Juventus officials to exercise their purchase option on an €18 million deal. The 22-year-old is also the scorer of the fastest hat-trick in US men's national team history, netting 3 goals in 13 minutes in a 7-0 win against Cuba in 2019. Well, that concludes today's video. And remember, we're inviting all football fans to join the free browser game footballteamgame.com. Simply follow the link in the description. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.